So I feel pretty stupid right now. Something I didn't plan for, but as I'm continuing the build, something came up. So originally on the plans, I've got the toilet and shower area here, the bunk beds, countertop, sink, couch over here, electrical cabinet area, and then the bed. So the reason for this was, if you see on this diagram here, I've got two sections laid out. So this square and this square represent areas underneath the bus that are open spaces, and they're both large enough for my gray water tank. Originally I went with the back one just because I thought it made more sense, but one thing I didn't account for was the diesel tank. So the diesel tank is right underneath where the counter space is going to be, like literally right here. So I've got really two options. I can't go underneath with the drain pipe, just because trying to fish it through is going to be pretty tight, and even if I could, I've got to go up and over and down to go into the back gray water tank. So that's not going to work. The other issue with having everything on the right hand side, drainage wise, is I need to have a propane tank for at least the burner. I was thinking about having a propane tank for the heater, but reading some blogs, I figured it was maybe not a great idea just because of condensation. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same issue with an electric heater, but I don't know. So here's where we're at. If I'm going to keep everything on the left side as it's been designed, I have to run drainage from the counter basically on the outside of the walls, and then somehow through the side where the shower's going to be, and that's just going to look ugly. Or I flip everything. Counter goes here, couch goes here. So bunk beds move to this side, shower, toilet, and then the bed flip-flops to the other side. Alright, welcome back everybody. So much has happened in the last couple weeks. I guess to start, had to change how I'm doing the ceiling. Originally what I was going to do with the ceiling was going to be 4x8 sheets of 1/4 inch, and they were going to go from left to right long ways. And with the 1/4 inch, it was so pliable, it would have been able to hug those curves really, really well. But I bought a piece, I didn't take too close of a look, and I guess the facade of the 4x8 peels off. It's basically glued, and if the glue's not good, it will come off. So I'm not gonna have that for the ceiling. I went ahead and invested in some 1x6s, tongue and groove. This is just a pine. I'm not too concerned with any, anything nicer. I think pine's just fine. Paint it if I wanted, or just put a stain, which I think I'll do that. A stainer and a sealer. I left the 2 on the side. I left this one, I left this one. This one's more for the walls. So the walls will come up and end right about here. And so that's where my first 1x6 is gonna go. It's gonna go right about here-ish. Really, I can estimate and then fix it later. I've got these 16-inch pieces that are running down the left side. I've got what are going to be 19 1/4, 2 of them that are going to split the middles, and then more 16 inches on the right side. Going to be a little interesting where the bathroom meets. I think all that's going to be hidden, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, that's a cool project I am looking forward to. But to even do that, I'm going to need to adjust some of the wiring. I think where the majority is in place based on how I was originally going to lay in the ceiling is going to be fine. I do have to rearrange some of the LED dimmable lights though. If I remember correctly, I think I placed some where they will now go since everything had to be swapped. So originally the bed was going to be on the right side, now it's going to be on the left. Bunk beds are still going to be where they originally were on the left-hand side. Couch is now moved to the left side, and the kitchen area is going to be on the driver's side, what I'm calling the right side, where I'm looking now. I think the majority of the wiring is good, but I just need to go back through and make sure. Also, shut up, cat! I do have some more wiring to run. Because of my job, I was able to get some Cat 6 cable, and I'm going to run it basically from the front to the back. Do I think I'm ever going to use that for anything? No. But I have it if I need it. So I'm going to run that. It'll be an easy run. And then I think I might need one more run. What are you doing? Go make yourself busy. Okay, so the last few days have been fairly hectic. Here's what I've done. So inside I found about 3 leaks in the roof, all where these lag bolts are coming in. I figured I'd have some issue. I didn't seal them like I sealed these brackets. With the brackets I put silicone around the bolt as it went through. So with these, I honestly thought that the... What? What do you need?
Open it.
Mommy's inside. Can you go get mommy? I can't. I'm up here. I'm too high. Can you get mommy? Hi, Harrison.
I got more water.
You got more water?
Yes.
That's good. Drink it. Don't throw it out, okay? Okay, so a number of things that I did. I went back and I pulled out all of the center column bolts. So there was about, 16 of them. Pulled them all out, used a heat gun, dried everything, siliconed it from the top and from the bottom, pumped it in from the bottom, probably about half, 30% to 50% of a tube of silicone in each hole, just to create a seal through the center of the bolt. That way no water gets in. And then I thought to myself, okay, well, why don't I do this? And I added this 90-degree sheet metal. So I stripped everything away, cleaned it, put a very thick bead of silicone down the entire run, put the 90-degree, it's like aluminum, really, really thin, and then screwed it in. And then I thought to myself, well, wait a second, water's still going to get under there. There's a high probability that it wouldn't get inside just because of the amount of silicone between the wood, the metal, and the aluminum. But I really didn't want to take the chance. So I went to the local hardware store. So I got this tar, and this thing is sealed up. So any water that does come in this center third of the roof is just going to run down the side. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. As you can see, I've done a pretty good amount. Just been blowing through some of these smaller projects because I want to get to the big ones. So the first thing that I did, as you probably saw from the last video, is I had to get done the roof. I couldn't do any of the ceiling work without getting the roof done. I started to put in all of my puck lights. I've got 8 of them. They're for specific areas, so they don't need to be super bright. These 2 are where the bed's going to go. And then those 3 are for the, I guess you can call it the hallway, right down the middle. These were supposed to come out here and shine this direction, but since I changed where the couch is going to go and where the counter is going to go, this got changed. So this will be storage area lighting down. So not up lighting, down lighting. On the couch area here. I should have 2 more here for where the counter is going to go. So I'm going to run that cable real quick. If it's not run, I don't see it. I guess it's not run. Easy fix. So I'll just run that real quick. I'm keeping these existing side lights just because they work. And what's nice is I can hit that dome light switch. What I really want to do is I want to get this electrical cabinet put in. So I think what I decided, I did this last night, I couldn't open up that window just because that 2x4 went all the way up and sort of blocked that side there. So cut it out and added that little tiny piece in there so I can get my fingers in the back so I can open it up. Working? That's good. You trying to help me? Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go play with Mommy. You want to stay and hang out with me?
Thank you.